Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla already recalling Giga Shanghai's workers after 3-week shutdown, reports suggest. Tesla FSD Beta now has over 100,000 drivers in the program. Tesla Giga Berlin aims to produce 1,000 Model Ys weekly by end of April, with 2-shift work from July and 4680 cells from autumn. And Tesla orders after April 17 will not include mobile charging connector. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla has reportedly started calling back its workers in Gigafactory Shanghai as the electric vehicle maker looks to return to vehicle production on Tuesday. Previous reports have initially estimated that Giga Shanghai would be returning to operations on Monday local time. China's recent COVID shutdowns have taken a toll on both its economy and its residents. With China being a key supplier for various industries, the COVID-related shutdowns across the country have effectively hurt not only its local economy but the global supply chain as well. Shanghai's residents have reported income losses, lack of steady food supplies, and separation from their families during the city's recent lockdowns. Two sources have informed Reuters that Tesla is already preparing to restart Gigafactory Shanghai, potentially on Tuesday. Initially, the target was to have the electric vehicle production facility return to a single-shift system on Monday, but one supplier's difficulties reportedly resulted in the restart goal being pushed back a day. As per previous reports, Tesla would be adding shifts to its operations following its planned single-shift restart as needed. It's not just Tesla that is looking to return to work in China's automotive sector. SAIC Motor, which produces the Wuling Mini EV with American carmaker General Motors, has noted that it would be stress testing its own production resumption initiatives on Monday local time. Gigafactory Shanghai's vehicle production operations have been paused since the end of March. Considering that the Shanghai-based electric vehicle factory has been estimated to produce about 2,100 cars per day, the facility's 3-week shutdown would likely result in a notable decline in Tesla's vehicle production and delivery numbers for the second quarter of 2022. It is also estimated that Giga Shanghai's production ramp, after it resumes production, will not be an instant process. The long shutdown of Gigafactory Shanghai has resulted in some unfounded rumors emerging. Earlier this month, for example, it was reported that Giga Shanghai would be reopening its doors in mid-May. The rumor was eventually debunked by Tesla China, which noted that the information was false. Tesla China VP, Grace Tao, also stated that Tesla is currently looking for clues that could help the company determine where the false information originated. Ultimately, now the start of Giga Shanghai would provide a great relief to Tesla. Moving to the next update, Tesla FSD Beta now has over 100,000 drivers in the program. Tesla's FSD Beta program has over 100,000 drivers actively participating, Elon Musk revealed during his TED interview. Musk also stated that Tesla would achieve full self-driving this year. This time, he is more confident. Chris Anderson hosted Elon Musk during his latest TED Talk interview. Anderson asked about Musk's latest timeline for Tesla to achieve full self-driving. The TED host clarified that by achieving full self-driving, he meant Tesla cars could drive around most cities without human interventions, safer than a human driver. "Yes, I mean, the car currently drives me around Austin most of the time, with no interventions," Musk replied. "And we have over 100,000 people in our full self-driving beta program," Musk added. Anderson delved deeper into the development of Tesla's self-driving program to better understand why Musk's previous 1-year or 2-year timeline for the autonomous software didn't reach fruition. Musk explained there were so many false dawns in the self-driving program. There were plenty of times when Tesla believed it was making actual progress. He said that Tesla's progress was like a log curve. Speaking about log curves, Elon Musk told Anderson, "It goes up, sort of fairly straight away. And then it starts tailing off, and you start getting diminishing returns." Musk shared that Tesla's journey with full self-driving was a series of log curves for a bit, where it felt like they were making strides, but then progress seemed to hit a ceiling and they'd have to start again. However, it appears that Tesla has gone down the right path now. And ultimately, these things, in retrospect, they seem obvious, but in order to solve full self-driving properly, you actually have to solve real-world AI, Musk said. The realization that Tesla has to solve real-world AI led to adoption and further developments of Tesla Vision, the company's camera-only strategy for autonomous driving. With Tesla Vision, the company's cars function more like a human with eyes. So for Tesla, neural nets act as the brain, and the cameras act as eyes, a connection that has ultimately led to Tesla's humanoid robot Optimus. Elon Musk believes that with the current architecture, Tesla can increase the probability of vehicles avoiding an accident compared to a human driver behind the wheel. He attributed his confidence in the new architecture to Tesla reaching high-quality unified vector space for full self-driving. Moving to the next update, Tesla Giga Berlin aims to produce 1,000 Model Ys weekly by end of April, with 2-shift work from July and 4680 cells from autumn. Tesla Giga Berlin is actively developing, aiming to produce 1,000 Model Ys per week by the end of April. The transition to 2-shift work should begin in July, which will increase the factory's performance. The production of 4680 battery cells is due to start in the fall of 2022. Tesla began production at Giga Berlin at the end of March and ceremonially handed over the first 30 Model Ys on March 22. Since then, hundreds of German-made vehicles have been delivered domestically, as well as to a number of European countries. At the moment, there are no official figures indicating the performance of Giga Berlin, however, information has appeared from unofficial sources. As of today, the factory is producing about 350 Model Ys per week, German news outlet Automobile Woche reported, citing an unnamed source. However, by the end of April, Giga Berlin should reach a production capacity of around 1,000 units per week. So, if a manufacturer will produce 1,000 Model Ys per week, by the end of the year, the result would be about 35,000 vehicles in 2022. However, Automobile Woche claims that Tesla only plans to produce around 30,000 cars this year. But it seems that this is not correct. Further in the article, it is reported that the manufacturer intends to start working in 2 shifts, starting in July. If we do not ignore this information, it becomes obvious that an increase in the number of shifts directly leads to an increase in production. If this were not the case, then it would not make sense to start working in 2 shifts at all. Do not expect a second shift to double production, but it could bring in a few hundred more Model Ys a week extra. Automobile Woche also reported that Tesla planned to shut down production for 3 weeks in the fall, which would undoubtedly have a negative impact on production figures, but hardly dramatically. It is reported that the stop will occur in connection with the re-equipment of production lines, since around this period, the production of 4680 battery cells should begin, and accordingly, the production of Model Y with them. This is extremely positive news that will surely please investors and Tesla customers who are awaiting their cars with the new battery type. At the moment, the actual planned number of Model Y production in 2022 remains unknown. However, given the information provided, it becomes obvious that Giga Berlin is able to produce much more than 30,000 units in 2022. Perhaps, the manufacturer will give an update, or at least a hint about it, during the upcoming Q1 2022 earnings call. Moving to the last update, Tesla orders after April 17 will not include mobile charging connector. Following Tesla's removal of the standard inclusion of the mobile charging connector, company representatives confirmed recently that any vehicle ordered after April 17 would not include the device. Over the weekend, Tesla CEO Elon Musk confirmed that the automaker would no longer include a mobile charging connector with all vehicle orders. Usage statistics were super low, so seemed wasteful. On the minor plus side, we will be including more plug adapters with the mobile connector kit, Musk noted, attempting to justify the removal of the device. Tesla owners and enthusiasts pushed back considerably, not agreeing with the decision. Musk and Tesla eventually backtracked slightly, agreeing to drop the price of the mobile connector from $400 to $200 and adding an option to include the connector at delivery. After some owners indicated that Tesla would be including the mobile charging connector in any order placed before April 17, Tesla sales associates confirmed that this was accurate. Any order placed from now on will not include the mobile charging connector as a standard option. It also appears that some sales associates have indicated this to Tesla customers who have ordered cars within the past few days. A Reddit posting shows a Tesla sales associate confirming their order would include the mobile charging bundle. Tesla has used statistics to justify the removal of parts in the past. The Model 3 and Model Y were both subjected to the removal of lumbar support in the passenger's seat due to low usage. However, many customers were upset to find that a somewhat rarely occupied seat would have a setting that could increase comfort removed from the car. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.